evening. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Verbal. How is everybody doing? How is everybody? Happy flippin' Monday. We are going to be having a an unusual kind of stream tonight. Oh wait, that's right. I need to fix this. For some reason, I don't know why, but my prompter is not displaying properly. There we go. Yay, I fixed it. No, that's not what it's supposed to do. It's just supposed to be the prompter. Hold on a second. Full screen to the prompter. Done and done. Now, leave it there. Good. You're cooking dinner? Dinner? Good deal. Tonight's gonna be a bit of a odd stream. I have never done an unboxing before. I've never really had a reason to do an unboxing. Most of the time when I get new equipment, I'm so excited to get it that I just open it and use it. And I then remember that I probably should have done an unboxing at one point in time. But today, at the request for an upcoming IT video that I'm going to be doing regarding microphones and how to set up your microphone and make any microphone sound just as good as this microphone does right here. I went at a suggestion and purchased the Tonor TC3100, otherwise known as the TikTok mic, the one that was kind of making its rounds around on TikTok, because of the fact that they said that it's an excellent mic for cheap price. Now, I bought this on my own. There is no sponsoring whatsoever. I am not big enough for a sponsorship. Are you kidding me? I bought this on my own. It cost me probably about, after it was all said and done with shipping and tax and everything else, it was probably about $21 or so. They say it's $10. They lie to you. First off, don't believe that. With tax and shipping, and I even had a $5 coupon for some reason on the TikTok shop. I don't understand. But it cost me $21 to get this microphone. So we're going to check that thing out in a little bit. You're making our favorite. Are you making spicy rice? Are you making spicy rice? That's amazing. So yeah, we're going to be getting to that tonight. If there is time, we may get to some Fallout tonight. I got the new update on my PlayStation. I got the PS5 version, and I loaded all the add-ons and it didn't crash the game, so I'm happy for that. But we'll jump in then and see how things are looking and behaving in the game with the new update. But that's only if we have time tonight. Tonight's focus is actually the microphone. You making ricey spice? Ricey spice! Not ricey spice, spicy rice. I did do a couple updates over on the YouTube side, so if you don't know, I do stream, I do dual stream over at youtube.com/@verbal_RD/live. It's the address is in there in that jumbling. It's there. It's somewhere. But I at the request of a couple of viewers on the YouTube side of things, they were asking for some fun stuff to do in the chat. So I've added sound commands to the YouTube side of things. I have added a actual command, like you can see what commands that you are able to use on YouTube if you type in !commands over there, and it will not affect the Twitch side of things. These are independent. Although, if you do launch off any of the audio commands over on the YouTube side, we're going to hear it here on Twitch as well. Just like if we launch it off here on Twitch, you're going to hear it on YouTube. It's all copacetic. Oh, that volume is a little bit low. Let me turn that up. I was working on something earlier and I forgot to turn the volume back up. It works! That's amazing. Boomer, since you're sitting over there in the YouTube chat, do me a huge favor. Type in that !commands, please. I just want to make sure. That's the one thing I couldn't test. I can't test anything. I love that I instantly knew. Oh, I unfortunately cannot test any of the commands over on the YouTube side without actually streaming. Whereas with Twitch, I can run it through OBS and I can test the commands and everything else, but I can't do that on the YouTube side. So I have to wait until I'm live in order to test stuff. So Boomer, if you could throw up the exclamation point command, I just want to make sure that functions, or maybe it's command without an S. Let me check and see. Try it without the S while I take a look. I can't remember what I made the command. Give Boomer a raise. I know. I really do need to give Boomer a raise. Actually, it should be one or the other. Okay, for some reason that is not functioning. So I will have to look into why that's not functioning. Somebody on the Twitch side, if you could do that on the Twitch side, please, just to make sure. Triple his pay. I know. I'm gonna have to. Run exclamation point commands. There's like a 30-second delay. Yeah, I know there's a 30-second delay. I know there's a bit of delay over on the YouTube side of things. Your chat command and under command. All right, why aren't they working anywhere? And where is the command? Now they're not working anywhere, and that makes me so happy. So happy. Wait, there it is. It did work. Okay, so it's command, so it won't pick up command, it'll pick up commands with an S. That's interesting. So let me change that for the YouTube side and see if that's the problem. We're gonna take out the command and just make it straight up commands with an S. Hopefully that will work. Boomer, one more time, please. Another one. If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board. With an S, please. I just took out the singular. There you go. Nope, it's not working. Okay. Do I actually have a action history for this? Show why it's not. Command source is YouTube. If the command source equals YouTube, it's supposed to do get YouTube commands. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. The power of crust compels you. Yeah, I'll have to look into this then. It was functioning correctly on the YouTube side. It does what it's supposed to on the YouTube side. I don't know why it's not doing it on the, on the Twitch side. I don't know why it's not doing it on the YouTube side. This is just one of those things where I'm kind of like messing around with stuff and I can't test too much without being live on YouTube. I don't know why I can't test stuff like that. But, you know, it is one of those things. Yeah, that command didn't work either. Interesting. That should have worked. Oh no, you just saw my post on Facebook? Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, let's get to that. Let's get to that real quick. So as most of you know, I was officially diagnosed with ADHD a couple weeks ago. I finally got medication prescribed to me. It was Strattera. It was a non-stimulant medication that supposed to work like Adderall. And Saturday, I started the medication. I took my first pill. Weird side effect that I had like immediately was I got these full body goosebumps, like top of my head to my ankles kind of goosebumps, like whole body. It's really weird, and they would randomly. It would randomly happen throughout the entire day. So just like randomly, I'd just be like walking along or whatever, and all of a sudden I just got all goosebumps. It was really, really weird. But so it seemed to help. I was working on an image, a couple images actually in Photoshop. And normally when I do work like that, I typically have music playing in the background because it helps keep my mind from wandering. It helps my mind focus on the lyrics or on the music while I'm doing other work, and it stops that other part of my brain from wandering like it normally does, which the wandering mind then leads me down rabbit holes, and then I lose track of what I'm doing, and then I don't get done what I need to get done. So typically I listen to music or I got a TV show on or something's in the background that my brain can kind of process. I can use it to distract that part of my brain so that I can get done what I need to get done. So for 2 hours I was working on this images and came to realization that I was doing it in total silence. I was sitting here in my office. Aside from the sound of the fans that go on in this room, I had no music playing, I had no TV show going, and I was getting work done. And it was weird. That's probably the thing that shocked my wife the most. Out of everything else, that's the thing that shocked my wife the most. So Sunday I took the medication again, got the chills again. Noticed that I was starting to be able to recall like minor things, you know what I mean? Like one of the big things, like especially even today, as I took it today, one of the big things that I have a problem with is when I walk into the house from my office and I want to go talk to my wife about something, I walk in through the door and immediately start talking without any kind of consideration, thought, or anything else like that about what possibly could be going on in that other room. I don't do it maliciously, but I do it, and it's because I don't think about it. I have an important thing that I want to talk about, and it needs to come out then at that moment. Today, I was noticing that as I was walking through the door, I was reminding myself, hey, go poke your head in first before you start talking, because she could be on a phone call, or she may have her headphones in, or something else. So that was a big, major step. So I know this medication is working, but here's the problem. I thought the first day that this was a fluke. By the second day, I know it wasn't. And just tonight, I confirmed for a fact that it is not a fluke. This medication is screwing with my blood sugar. I have diabetes. I have type 2 diabetes. I manage with diet medication. I test 3 times a day. I know where my range is. I know what my numbers are supposed to look like. And the past 3 nights, as I test before, oh, so now they're working. Anyway, I'm sorry. As I test before dinner, I noticed that my numbers were 80 to 100 points higher than what they should be. In order for me to get 80 to 100 points higher, I would have to eat like a whole other meal before dinner. Every time that I did this test, I had not eaten for at least 4 hours prior, and the last thing that I had to eat was a small little protein bar that comes in at about 20 carbs that might kick my numbers up to like 150, 160, somewhere around there, right? By that point in time. I had not changed any of my other eating habits. I've done nothing else different aside from take this medication. So the medication is messing with my blood sugar. That is a thing that I cannot have happen. I can't. That in itself right there is a deal breaker. So I contacted my doctor today and I told them, well, actually I was impressed. I went to call them at noon, realized it was lunchtime, remembered that they're out during lunch. And then I was like, I'll call them after lunch. Now, in the past, if I would have made this assumption without making an alarm and writing this down on a Post-it note and sticking it on my monitor, I would have forgotten until the office closed that I needed to call them back after lunch. This has happened several times before. Today, I was able to actually remember at like 20 after 1 that I needed to call the doctor's office again. Small little steps, right? Medication's working. So I called my doctor and I said, hey, I gave him the information, and I've got records of this stuff because I'm taking notes on my experience with this medication because I want to know how it affects me, how long it takes to kick in, what are some of the side effects I'm experiencing, and I've been also keeping track of my blood sugar. So I told them, I said, hey, you know, this is messing with my blood sugar. It's causing me to have testing that's 80 to 100 points over. The nurse was like, well, let me talk to your provider and I will call you back. And I was like, okay, cool. She's like, you did a good thing. You did a good thing. You called us because this is, you know, you're concerned about this. You did a good thing. Let me talk to the doctor. We'll give you a call back. I was like, okay, cool. So they called me back and they're like, has your blood sugar gotten up over 300? I said, well, it was at 245. 245 for me is really high. That is really high. That is after meal kind of high. That's like I had too much for dinner kind of high. That I just should not have eaten that much kind of high, right? That's not normal. I said it was 240. It's been fluxing between 230 and 245 these past 3 days. And she's like, well, have you had any kind of like heart palpitations, quickness of breath, dizziness, vomiting, anything like that? I'm like, no. I said, what I've done though is I have prolonged my dinner till like 3 hours past that, like I'm going to be doing tonight. I sat down to eat dinner at 7:45. Tested my blood sugar. It was at 130 or 230, excuse me, 230. I can't eat. So I'm going to be waiting until after stream to actually eat dinner tonight because I can't eat when my numbers are that high. So they're like, all right, well, the doctor wants you to stop the medication. We'll have to look at different types of medication, probably a controlled substance. You'll have to come in to sign paperwork and do a baseline drug test so that, you know, we can get this prescribed for you. And I'm like, okay, cool. When can I come in? And she's like, when do you want to come in? I'm like, what's the earliest appointment you got? Because the medication is working. I feel it working. I feel different. And it's hard to explain exactly how I feel different, but I do feel different. The medication is working. How does October strike me? No. I got the appointment for tomorrow. I'm going in tomorrow to do the paperwork and the drug test and hopefully get prescribed something that is not out of stock currently everywhere because there was the shortage of Adderall apparently. So we're gonna see how this goes. Strattera, as much as I like it, I can't have it messing with my blood sugar. As long as it doesn't make you not my dad. And that's the thing. Like, so the stuff that I was taking is supposed to act similar to Adderall. And I felt quite normal, except for I was able to, I don't know, be more present. My wife said that I wasn't fidgeting so much on Saturday morning cartoons. I wasn't moving around as much as I normally do. But she could also tell where it wore off because then I just started talking all over the place, right? So it looks like it takes about like 8 to 10 hours for the medication to run its course, and that puts me right in line for my evening stream. So the evening stream should be the same still. But yeah, so that's where we're sitting right now with the medication. I'm stopping what I'm currently taking as of tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going in to have the testing done. And then hopefully I can get prescribed something that is available that I can get my hands on and start taking. And we're going to go down that road. The biggest thing is, though, that I need my health to be good. So it cannot mess with my blood sugar. If all of these medications end up messing with my blood sugar, then I don't take medication. And I try to do what I've been doing for 40 years and work with this or work around this as best as I can. And just hope that people understand that sometimes it's not a malicious act and it's not me being lazy or anything like that, that, you know, there's an issue here and I tried to address it. So but that's where I'm standing with the ADHD medication journey. Fun time. I'm still self-medicating with caffeine though, so that's fun. All right, let's talk about this microphone. Okay, ready to talk about this microphone? This microphone right here? We're gonna unbox this sucker right here. This is the Tonor TC3100 microphone. I got it off the TikTok shop. Apparently this is the one that has been going around on videos, people claiming it's so good for so cheap. I purchased this myself. It did cost me like $21 total with shipping and tax to get it delivered. It just arrived today. We're going to be taking a look at that. But first I want to go to their website and actually look over what they claim their microphone does. We're going to set this thing up too, and we're going to test to see how it sounds straight out the box. Okay? And place your bets, chat. Amazing, mid, or shit. You want to throw up a Boomer, you could almost throw up a poll there for that. You're betting mid-high shit. So we're gonna test this straight out the box and see. I'm gonna see if I can actually monitor myself too, so that I can hear this as we're going through this testing. We're gonna see how this sounds, and then if this sounds like shit, or even if it's mid, can I make it sound better by using my technique of audio filters that I've applied to this microphone here to make this sound so good? Can I make it sound better? And if I can end up making this sound better, this microphone will absolutely make an appearance in the video that I'm going to be shooting. Now that I got this microphone in my hands, probably going to be shooting this video this weekend, this coming weekend. So it will make an appearance in the video for the very first video for the Verbal IT channel that's going to be launching very shortly. So let's I tell you what, let's get to unboxing. First off, I need to move my keyboard. Oh, don't hit buttons. All right, let's move this keyboard. I printed myself a little vertical keyboard stand, so that I can put my keyboard aside up against my monitor. I need to figure out where I'm going to put my microphone. Oh. All right, let's see. Refresh if it isn't there for you. Will this mic be any good? There's a poll up currently in the chat. Refresh if you don't have it. Best mic ever, new meta, mid, meh, or absolute doo-doo butt. Vote now. You're here in chat. Vote now. Let's see what it's going to be. Maybe I can put my microphone like here. Can you still hear me if I put my microphone here? Is this good? All right. I'm just making sure that everything is looking good here. Okay, it does. Excellent. Excellent. Doo-doo butt. Absolute doo-doo butt. So this is the box. I started opening this box because I thought that I thought there was another box inside of this one, and I got this thing open and I was like, oh nope, there's a microphone in there. Hold on, I'm gonna wait before I go any further. So I did already kind of like rip the box open a little bit. So here we go. It arrives in this nice little brown freaking box. We're gonna take a look at this now. Ew, look at that. TC10 USB condenser mic. Nice little pamphlet. It's probably written in 17 languages. Looks like it comes with a stand, USB cable, Windows 7, 8, 10, and 11 installation for USB microphone. Step 1, plug it in. Step 2, that's it. All right. So we've got ourselves a little stand here. Oh, this is all actually in one piece. This is all together in one whole. It's coming out in one whole section here. So we got a pop filter, metal plastic pop filter. We've got the microphone on a shock mount already. So it's already on a shock mount, and then we've got a little tripod stand here, which will flip around, and that's the microphone right there. And it comes with the USB cable. Now, this is not a braided USB cable. This is one of those hard plastic ones, and it looks like it's a... see here. Yeah, that's a USB-C to a USB-A 2.0 connector. Looks like it's a pretty nice long cable, though. Let's check this length real quick. Yeah, this is it's a pretty decently long cable. I mean, you know, we're looking a little bit longer than my wingspan, so we're talking like 5-foot cable or so, approximately. But it's very rigid. I mean, it's got some flex to it. It's not like super rigid or anything like that. And that's everything that's in the box. So we're gonna toss the box aside. Real quick, we're gonna go to their website. Let's go to their website and take a look at this microphone here. So this is the Tonor. Now, if you buy it directly from Tonor, it's gonna cost you $35. Like I said, I got it through the TikTok shop for I got it at the TikTok shop for $21 total with shipping and handling. They say unrivaled audio quality with premium components and expert tuning. It delivers clear, pure sound with low noise. High fidelity brings recordings to life, making it perfect for gamers, podcasters, and YouTubers who want their voice to shine. That's the propaganda right now on this. Vibrant RGB lighting, because you know everybody wants RGB lighting on their microphones. I don't know why I don't have it on this one. There's a brightness control dial at the bottom, which, yep, it does have a brightness control dial at the bottom. Got kind of a weird, like, velvety feel to it on that dial.
Want a break from the ads?
If you tap now,
convenient sound control. Tap the top mic to mute it, and then there's a volume. There's a volume control on the top. All right, we'll take a look at that then. Plug and play. Just plug it in and go. Premium might be a bit of a stretch. Yeah, I know exactly. You know what? I'm gonna actually allow my TS to talk to me at this point because I kind of need it right now. I'm kind of involved in other things. Upgraded shock mount. The shock mount is equipped with rubber bands that have strong elasticity, providing excellent anti-vibrational and reducing mechanical noise effectiveness. What mechanical noise? What mechanical noise am I getting with this thing? Like there's no mechanical noise with this microphone. There's no mechanical. It's not a mechanical. I need to hold on a second. I need to stop that bot over on YouTube. If it's finally working, but now it's just like, it's just freaking going crazy. Timed actions. We're gonna do this back to we'll do it to a 5 line. Well, we'll do it to a 10 line. For some reason that bot wasn't working before, and now I turned off the lines, so it was just on a timer, and now it's just spewing out messages constantly. So yeah. This is the microphone right here. Nice little tripod. I'll give them this much. They included a nice little tripod. It's a heavy duty tripod. It feels a little, it's a mix between like plastic body part, metallic legs, and then like rubberized feet kind of thing. The dial on the top and the bottom have that kind of like velvet, that suede, not suede. Is it suede? It's a matte finish, but it's very kind of silky kind of matte finish there. I wouldn't want to go tearing these rubber bands apart because I'm afraid I would never put them back together. And it looks like the pop filter, does it come off? Does the pop filter does come off. So, or at least mine did, and maybe it may never go back on again. So the pop filter does come off. So we'll test to see what it sounds like with the pop filter on, with the pop filter off. If that actually makes a difference. Let's get this thing plugged in, shall we? Let's do that. So I've got to find an empty port on my... Find an empty port on my computer. Oh, there's one. Now, You've got a 50-50 chance to plug this in incorrectly, and that's done 75% of the time. Oh yeah, look at that. First time. First time. All right, so there is... Where is the USB port on this thing? Oh. Okay. So, the USB port is right here. Right there. Right above the shock mount. That's kind of an odd place to have it. Ooh. Look at the pretty colors. All kinds of the pretty colors. Yep. Nope, I don't want to switch to the new audio device. We're going to leave that alone. We've got our gain, we got our volume gain on the top. We have no way to monitor from directly in front of the microphone. So there's no headphone port or anything on this to where you would be able to directly monitor yourself with no latency coming directly from the microphone. So, and I'm assuming that the audio condenser inside the capsule, you're supposed to speak on the side here. I'm thinking. Anything will come off if used incorrectly enough. This is true. True. Skeletor! Good evening, Skeletor. How are you doing? We're taking a look at this this Tonor TC3100 microphone that I got off the TikTok shop that apparently has been making its way around TikTok because it's so cheap and it's so good. It's so good and it's so cheap.
Boomer Warfare said here, edit this out in post, nerd.
Edit what out in post? Oh, this
I
isn't...
am Skeletor.
This
He
isn't
said,
going to be...
doing great, man. How's your day been?
This isn't going to be going
Boomer
into the video.
Warfare said we can hear your assistant.
Bitch! You can hear my assistant.
Ku33 and Blue said we can hear it.
Yep. Let me fix that. I turned her on and I forgot that it turned everything on. There we go. Now you can't hear her anymore. Haha. Boomer, thank you for that gifted sub. I appreciate that. Appreciate that so much. By the way, is Nessa watching this? Because she wanted to check out this microphone, right? She wanted to check out this microphone, right? So look at that. It got all the pretty colors. It rotates through colors. We're going to test this to see what it sounds like. I got to set this up in OBS. Give me a second here. Give me a second. I need to add it to my OBS. Let's see here. Add. We're going to do an audio input capture. This will be the... I'm just going to name this TikTok mic. And what does it show up as? Oh, it actually shows up as... Okay, so it does show up as microphone, Tonor TC3100 USB microphone. Okay, there is... Test. No, nothing. Proper advanced audio proper. Where is there? Monitor and output. Both. I want to hear. Oh my! Hold on. Give me a second. I'm getting beep beeps in my ear that tell me my headset's gonna die. Alright, that's better. Now I can hear again. Alright, is there something that I need to do? I don't see anything on the website for like ADHD. Yeah, I know. I don't see anything on the website for like any kind of software that needs to be installed. It's supposed to be a plug and play. I should be able to just go with it. Let's see here. Sound. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's it. It says default device. Actually, I want to listen. Testing, testing. I have no audio coming through on OBS. So this is fun. I got a nice little pretty microphone here that doesn't seem to want to play. Property. Not muted. Now it is, but now it's not. So do I have to? Nope. That tells. Okay, so that's supposed to be for muting. Do I need to turn it up? Turn it down? I don't know. I'm turning the dial on the top here. It's not doing anything. That's muted. This is not so much of a plug and play. That turns down the light. Ooh, okay. So there's a little thing right here. Press that. Changes what the lights. So you can make it, I guess, solid colors. All right, Skeletor, build that Lego. I did. I got this mic off TikTok. This was the one that was going around TikTok and whatnot saying, oh, this mic is amazing because it's so cheap and it sounds so good. I can't even get it to like register in OBS right now. I don't understand why that is. I've got it added as an input source. And it's I paid 20 when it was said and done with I know. I paid after shipping and tax, it was $21. And they're touting that this is supposed to be an amazing microphone that looks great, sounds great, and it's cheap. And I doubt that highly. It is set on monitor and output right now, so it should just be like, you know, on channel 1. You have no sriracha? Oh, it's terrible. It feels like a hate crime of myself. I like it. I like it. If I do that, it completely removes it. But it's not. Why aren't you picking up sound? Hold on. Yeah, it's definitely cheap. It's definitely cheap. Testing. Nope. See, it's even set up as like the input device right now. Test my microphone. No, actually, it's all the way up right now. All the way up. Start test. I'm testing. I'm testing with this. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. The highest value we saw was 0%. Shut up. I know. Device properties. Nope, that's the wrong one. Manage sound device. It's pretty. And it's cheap. I'm not having a whole lot of strong confidence in this. Like, I don't know why, like, this is supposed to be a plug and play, right? Like, this is supposed to be... Let's see what the instructions say. So plug in the USB port into the microphone directly into your laptop or desktop computer. It is plugged in. Right-click the audio manager icon on the lower right of the desktop and then select recording devices. So sounds, recording. Here, let me do this. I'll take us here. Okay, so here we are. Recording devices. You can see the microphone is set up and it is the default. Well, that microphone is down here. It is there. Now this is, I don't think it's because maybe that's it. Do I need to turn voice mod off? Can maybe I select that microphone as the new microphone? Nope. If I select that new microphone, it doesn't do anything. Nope, it's not doing anything there. So that's not it. It's saying it's the default device, but it's not even. Maybe now? Maybe no, nothing. So if this does work, you should hear like a two channel, like you'll get double. You'll get double. So if I decide to listen to this device, I don't think it does. It doesn't say anything about drivers. Try speaking into the. So it says you can see the microphone is set up and it's on default. Yes, I can. Try speaking into the microphone. The volume bar of the TC3100 USB microphone will fluctuate, which means that the microphone has started to work normally. Search the built-in software QuickTime Player. Right-click and select New Audio Recording. After selecting the USB microphone, click the recording button and you can record with the mic. That's basically telling you like how to set up QuickTime Player. I am not very impressed with this microphone right now at all. This is literally a plug and play device. You should be able to plug it in and go. It should connect to your computer. Yeah. It should connect to your computer. And then it should just function. And I think even right now it's having a problem connecting because I don't see it anymore. Well then. Why aren't you working? It is doo-doo butt. Yeah, it's on the top. You press it. So you press it. Well, now it's not working at all. Let me try unplugging it and plugging it back in again. This is the most awkward place to have a USB port too, as well. You know what I mean? Like on the back of this microphone where it is. It's the most awkward place in the world to have a USB port. Okay, now it's detecting it. Add in the audio cap. Let's add this back in again. This thing. Okay. So now we got it in this scene. It's still not functioning. So the mute is you touch the top and it goes red. Well, now it's blinking red. Why are you blinking red? Hello? Texas Toasty, how you doing? It might blow up. It might blow up. I don't understand. Why is it flickering? So that's mute. That's unmute. And it is not. It's in OBS. It's in OBS and it's not functioning. Let me try plugging it. Let me try. I have it plugged into a hub. Okay, I have it plugged into a hub. Let me try plugging it directly into my computer. I think I've got a USB-C or USB port somewhere that's open. Let me try plugging it directly into the computer itself. Let's see if that makes a difference. You bet me $1. Okay, new audio device detected. I'm looking at it in OBS. And it is doing nothing. And I can turn the dial either way on the top. That's muted. That's unmuted. All right, let's try this. Let's see if I can I know what I can bring up. Let's bring up Audacity. All right, here we got Audacity. We're going to choose the input to be the Tonor microphone right here. So this should be picking up right now any audio, and I'm getting nothing. Nothing. Whereas if I turn this over to my microphone, this is my microphone right here, this functions just fine. You can see the audio levels moving up and down, right? If I actually was to click on the pause, it'll start recording, and you can see it recording my waveform as I'm speaking. That is fine. But I switch it over to the Tonor, and the Tonor is getting nothing. There is no input here whatsoever for this microphone. User just subscribed? Who just subscribed? I appreciate it, but who was it that just subscribed? And why did it just say user % just subscribed? I don't understand. Why did it do that? Thank you for subscribing, whoever it was. Oh, you tipped $1. Why did it say you subscribed? Do I even have my tips working? Thank you for the tip though, Boomer. I appreciate that. Dono banner, there it is. Tip text. It's supposed to say username just donated blah 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 blah. And it didn't. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was weird. But thank you, Boomer. Yeah, this is all right. One other thing I could try. Maybe it's the cable. Maybe it's the cable. That's a possibility. That's not a USB-C. I need a USB-C. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I got myself a nice USB-C cable. This is... Why did that not play? Why did I not hear that?
It was not the cable.
Oh, that... Okay, so I set up a delay. I set a delay up on those. That was not supposed to take that long. I know, all my sounds are effed up right now. Okay, so I have a USB-C to USB-A cable. I'm gonna plug this in. This is a good cable. I used to use this on my PlayStation controller. I know the cable works. I know this cable's good. Man, I'm gonna be so mad if this mic is a piece of shit. It looks pretty. Let's go with that. It looks pretty. I do not like where they put this frickin' port at. Okay, there we go. We have new audio device is detected, so it's been detected. Let's go check out. I'll take you with me. No, close that. Let's go check out sounds. Recording. Should be down here on the bottom. Right there. Right there. It's set as the default device. Microphone is up to 100%. It's on 2-channel, 4800 hertz. So, I don't understand why the microphone's not working. There should be no reason why this microphone is not working. Unless it doesn't like the fact that I've got Stream Elements up and running, and it's not going to function if I don't have Stream Elements up. Oh, this is a bust! This is a bust. I had some kind of hopes for this. It is a pretty desk ornament. It's very pretty. There's gotta be something I'm doing, like, okay, USB microphones are not that complicated, okay? You've got a USB cable that connects to your computer with Windows 10 to hell, even with Windows 7. Most things now are plug and play, so you could just plug it in and it just freaking works, right? Like, that's what I did with my, well, okay, so with the Wave 1, no, it doesn't work like that because you need the software in order to do this. Let me look up and see if there is any kind of freaking software for this Tonor microphone. We'll do a Google search here and see if there's troubleshooting for this damn microphone. Tonor TC3100 not working. It recognizes it, but it's not working. First thing you need to do is check if the battery power is too low. What? No, that's not the right thing. It's being detected. Why is my mic not working even though it's plugged in? Condenser microphone review. Somebody got theirs working. Microphone not detecting sound. Plugged in my Okay, so I just bought the USB microphone, the Tonor TC30. Okay, it's close. Plugged it into your desktop, enable Windows to allow microphone to access apps. Also set it as a default device. However, it's not picking up my voice. The faulty mic. Not in the manual for your exact model, but Windows setup selection should be the same. See if you missed something. So, system preferences, sound. That looks like a Mac setup. Here we go, Windows. Firm loudspeakers turned on. Well, it's my headset. Should be able to, it should be, I should be able to get a waveform at least, right? If it's working, I should be able to get a waveform. So, recording tab, select the microphone. All's unchanged. Please reset your computer and replug in the microphone. I'm not resetting my computer. I'll do that off stream if that's what it's going to take. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me if you have to reset your computer in order to get the microphone to function. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make any sense at all. So let's look up and see if there's any kind of Tonor TC3100 drivers. No, I'm not going to restart the stream. If anything, I'll move on to some kind of gaming or something tonight.
Want a break from the ads?
If you tap now, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music.
Damn stream. It doesn't look like there's any kind of drivers for this. It's a plug and play. It's a plug and play. I don't understand. I don't understand. I could see if it wasn't registering in OBS, it's an OBS issue, and OBS would need to be restarted, right? But it's not even registering. I mean, it's registering. I could see it on the PC, but it's not getting any kind of audio capture. So that to me... That to me tells me... Yeah. So I'm going to have to play with this thing off stream and see if I can get it working. If I can get it working, we'll come back and revisit this. And try to set up the... try to set up all the audio filters and whatnot for it and see how it's down. This is disappointing. This is really disappointing. You should be able to take a microphone like this and just plug it in and have it function. That's what it should do. And instead, we're sitting here fighting with this microphone, trying to make it do something that it should just do naturally. Pop filter to me seems like it's useless, but I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Well, anyway, let me play with this offline. I'll see if I can get this functioning. Maybe after the stream tonight, I'll give it a quick test, see if a PC restart does it. Am I a little fuzzy? I don't know. I might be. Rusty, what's up there? Let me see. That could be, oh, excuse me. That could also be... maybe a little fuzzy. I can fix that real quick. Let's see. Open up the camera software. Go to the Facecam Pro. Oh, hey, look, there it goes. Hey, look, I'm all nice and sharp again! I don't know what happened. Oh, you know what? There was an update and I probably never resaved the settings. Hey, look at that. Look, I look all nice and pretty. I look all nice and pretty again. Yeah, this microphone is a bust right now. I'm going to have to play with this off stream. See if I can get this to function. See if I can get it to work. I'm a little disappointed. Yeah, crystal clear again. I'm a little disappointed in this, honestly, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I expected a plug-and-play microphone to plug and play. And it's not doing either of those. So I don't know. That's it. But, and you know, maybe I got a busted mic. Maybe I got a busted mic and I need to contact customer service. Wouldn't that be? No, it's not a dumb question. It's not a dumb question. But here's the thing. If I take my wireless microphone, okay, and I plug that in, I am going to get sound coming through this microphone. Both of them now, at this point. So if I mute my stream mic, now I'm working off of this thing right here. So I have multiple. I've also had the Wave 1 plugged in while using this microphone before too. I've had two microphones connected to the same computer. So I don't think it's too many microphone things. One that's readily available right now, not currently, not right now. That's what I was planning on doing after stream if restarting my PC didn't work. I was going to take it out to the cartoon PC, plug it in out there and see if it works out there with nothing else plugged in. Just that microphone. So I don't know. This is kind of I'm a little disappointed in this. I was excited for it, but now I'm kind of just disappointed. I mean, like, as far as like the feel of the mic goes, it's got the metal grill, mostly a plastic body, plastic shock absorber, plastic framed pop filter with a metal screen. The legs of the tripod are metal. Mostly it's plastic. It's got a weird position to I don't like this positioning of the USB cable. The tripod does screw off, so if you want to put it on a mic arm, if you got a mic arm that you want to attach it to, you can attach this to a mic arm. The tripod does come off. It does not look like, though, that you can just attach the microphone itself out of its shock filter. Not that you would really, or shock mount, not that you would really want to do that, but yeah, I was really hoping this was going to be, you know, work out really, really well, but no, can't do that. Timestamp, right? Nope, that's not going to work either. Yeah, there's not like a whole lot of options that I have when I'm adding a microphone into OBS. Even it's just you select the microphone and there you go, and it's now in your thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with this after stream. If I restart my PC and get this started, I'm gonna be, well, first off, I'm gonna be mad. Secondly, that's dumb. That's not what a plug and play should be. Should not have to restart in order to get the thing to function. So this may be a busted item. I may have to look at customer service getting this replaced. We'll have to see. And maybe it is a busted mic. Maybe this mic is a bust. I don't know. If that's what it needs, then that's what it needs, and I'll figure that out afterwards. I don't want to restart the stream. I don't want to restart my computer right now. I I could do that. Hold on. Hold on a second. No. Oh my gosh, I'm causing so much dismay on my desk. See if I remember the password to this laptop. See if I can remember how to turn this laptop on. There we go. Let me try this laptop. Let me give this one a shot. Completely separate system. Does not have any kind of Wave software, anything like that on there. Doesn't have anything except for a lighting program for my DJ setup. Let's try this real quick. I'm going to plug this in. Okay, it's currently on. Go to sound, recording. It's not even registering on this one. Is that a bad USB port?